Hey, everybody. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Welcome to tonight's Let's Talk Autism. Of course, as usual, give us a second here so we can do our little share thing. And my video is still looking blurry. I don't know why that is. Leave my camera. So I hope you guys are doing all right tonight. For those of you who are new here, this is our Let's Talk Autism open discussion session. Second here. Well, it's all about parents and caregivers. I have to do it. All about parents and caregivers, helping parents and caregivers. So I hope you guys are okay tonight. Again, give us a minute here. Let us know you're on. Say hello if you are here in that area while we're doing this. We want to make sure everybody.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany. Hope you're okay.
Hey, Alex and Sherry.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, Carrie. Hey, Jessica and RJ.
All right.
How's everybody today?
We had some fun last night. You missed, Linda. Did the little giveaway. Had a little laughter and fun. Hey, Danielle. And I have, let me see. Do I look fuzzy to you? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Linda. Linda.
Nikia. And he's Sean.
Linda.
And Danielle. Nita, is your mic muted? Can anybody else hear Nita?
No, you. You can't hear me? Hey, Sean and Alex and Nakia. Can you guys hear me and Linda? I can hear. I hear you.
Is it just me?
My camera is fuzzy. Okay. Let me see.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Can you hear?
Yeah, somebody just said they can hear you, but it's choppy. But I can hear you now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and my camera is fuzzy still. I don't know why.
There we go. I hear you. I hear you, Linda. Her cam is busy. I can hear you both. Audio is good. Hey, ladies. Hey, Pauline. So, how's everybody else doing?
Oh yeah, my camera is really, really fuzzy.
Is it fuzzy or is it just buffering? Or is it doing both?
I don't know. It might be buffering.
Because it's like choppy too, like sounding.
Man, yes. It was doing this yesterday too.
It's a laptop.
Yeah. My laptop is usually more clear than anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if it's just the
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna log out and come back in because I'm gonna reboot.
Okay.
I'm gonna reboot the Wi-Fi and see if
Okay.
that helps. Okay.
Okay. Hey, Michelle. Okay. And let me get back over to that. Hey, Crystal and Tucci. Oh, let me see. Got my son Pete their cat kindergarten activity bugs. I can't wait to give him. Just got it in the mail. But putting in the Easter basket. She is buffering. Servers are crowded. Yeah, that could be it, Sue. Yeah, because people are even streaming. You think about it, I guess people are playing lots of video games and movies, things like that. Everybody's at home doing something now. All the Wi-Fi in Michigan sucks right now. What's AAU? Autism and Us. Autism and Us admin. So how is everybody doing with the homeschooling? Is everybody? I'm sure everybody's out of school. How long are you guys out of school, and how are you guys doing with it? Oh, is it the zoo? And you're in Michigan too, Michelle? I seen that. Oh, we have the we've been doing for Emily's school. She's been doing virtual tours of museums. Hey, Angela. But that is neat because then they get to see what's going on still, like live time at the zoos and stuff. I always mean to log into one of those cameras. So Emily's doing good with her schoolwork. We got a good routine down. I think we just finished the second week of a good routine schedule. This last week was better than the week before. The first week was rough. But I think we're getting the hang of everything. Angela's school's canceled for the rest of the year here. Yeah, I think I don't know how many places are, but from what I'm hearing that a lot of places won't go back until next school year at least. Oh, in Kansas. Oh, okay, that's where they're doing the zoo. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So she's doing all her homework. She's having fewer meltdowns. Um, yeah, she seems to be really set. The only thing that I want to know too, if you guys have ABA services, are you still having ABA in your home? We were given the option to do it, and only the ABA tech will come in the home. But then, like when I have the meetings with the supervisor and the supervisor's supervisor, that will be all online, just to minimize how many people are coming and going in the home. It's a lot better.
Is it?
Yeah, a lot better.
Yeah, I did a hard reboot, so.
Yeah, it looks really good. New York school closed and daycares. My 2 and 3-year-old not able to go to school. Yeah, so they don't go to daycare either? Did they mandatorily shut down all the daycares? Oh, your grandkids. Hey, Pam. And they're, oh, yeah, okay. Why did that not go through?
Oh, you're in Michigan too. Yeah, Wi-Fi. It is sucky. I don't know what's going on. I think maybe because so many people now are trying to get the Wi-Fi. Hey, Pam. Oh
My son is
yeah.
doing good, but he wanted to go to the movies yesterday, so he was upset. And I missed a comment. Oh, my son is doing well overall, but he is sad because his 8th grade activities will be canceled. Yeah, I think this is like the worst for like the seniors, and of course, yeah, the 8th graders going on, moving out of that school
The
and
hype.
age group, and then the kindergartners. I think those 3 are probably the worst because they're missing out the most.
Yeah, and my heart especially goes out to the high school seniors. They are really going to miss something that, this is that year, that
Mhm.
that that final year, you know. Hopefully, uh, families will help make up for that time, and I'm sure once all of this is over, um, they'll have, you know, something
Mhm.
celebratory for them. Yeah, everybody is pretty much shut down because we are doing online classes. Matter of fact, I have to set my son up completely for his. We started with bits and pieces, so now we got the plan in place, so we won't be all over the place. But yeah, this is a change for everybody, everybody.
Mhm.
And a shout out to a lot of the teachers because they have been remarkable during this time, calling the students, making sure they're okay, story time with the students. Most of the teachers have set up Zoom so they can communicate or give uh, lessons with the students. So shout out to the teachers who are going above and beyond to help our babies.
Yes, definitely for sure. And there's one kid in my daycare, she has her kindergarten, and when it's on, it literally sounds like a classroom. The teacher, like, I know she had to adapt to dealing with and teaching kindergartners, which is normally hands-on and things like that. But she's teaching the class, and it's new, of course, but yeah, she's not only is she dealing with the kindergartners, she's dealing with the background sound of each of the kids' homes. So siblings and babies crying
Yeah,
and things like
that's
that. Yeah, so I know this is a big difference for the teachers. Yeah, and yeah, it's good. Shout out to them. Um, My daughter graduates this year and she's just heartbroken. I can imagine. I know a few seniors that are graduating this year and this is their last year. I'm pretty sure it's here in our, actually, I don't know if it's our county. I thought it was, but they're postponing this graduations until next year, till the fall. My son is at least out until April 24th. School is canceled for the rest of the year. Anyone know where to get laptops, cheap laptops, quick?
Quick? No. I would check with your school first. The school is the first place you check with. Call your district and let them know that you are in need, and they will help get you in touch with where you can get laptops if they're not doing it themselves, or the tablets.
Yeah.
So contact your district. That would be the first.
I would, the district and even special education services. And there's like a federal discussion as far as all the kids being out of school, but special education being distance learners is not conducive to them because they're hands-on visual learners, and being away from the environment but having to look at the screen or whatever could be different. But that's like, say, if it's a phone or something, but if they have the laptop, they can go to interact, things like that. So it's already difficult anyways, but at least if they have that visual right there, it's different than sitting there staring at a piece of paper, or, you trying to teach them their addition and their subtraction. But to see something, at least there's something, even though it's going to still be different because, like I said, the type of learner they are, but they should at least, like special education points out, the least restrictive environment for special needs. They're supposed to go up to that point, whatever point that they can handle. And if they need a laptop, that's what's supposed to be provided by the school district. And that's federal law. So we want to do as much as we can give them in this situation. And a laptop would be very reasonable.
Rebecca gave an idea about Walmart. I found some for $94 after tax, waiting on them to get here today by 9, and I ordered either Thursday or Friday. So that's good. That's awesome.
And I know Best Buy is really quick too. If they're, I think they're open.
Yeah, Best Buy is real quick. So if you have one of those in your area, check with them also.
And just something sufficient enough. I'm sure that you're asking for your child. I believe your daughter. What was I going to say? You don't need something that's going to be, you're not doing YouTube videos and all this stuff, and just something basic.
Yes, a lot of teachers are trying to reach out to help families in need with supplies, at least here. Yeah, a lot of them are all over. So big shout out to the teachers. And if you reach out to them, if they're not reaching out to you, you make sure you reach out to them, because the district will give you resources. They should. Anyway, I know ours is, but I'm sure all across the country, the school districts, with things happening, if you reach out to the district, because like me, I'm always on it. They have the telecast with the board and school district. So I like to listen in and catch the resources that they give out. So that's another thing I would suggest. If your school board is having a telecast, you are welcome to go and listen in and ask questions. Make sure you attend, because I'm sure they'll be giving them throughout, what's going on right now. But they give out a lot of good resources.
Yeah, I seen. I was checking our school district's website today to see how long it was scheduled for school. to be out, and I came across our the last meeting link, and it took us to YouTube, and it was the audio for the whole meeting and what they discussed and questions and answers and resources. So yeah, that was valuable. It's just like what Nita was saying. And yeah, that's like I was saying too. If that's what your child needs to learn, a laptop, whatever resources your child needs, even if it happens to be like the PECs, things that they use in school, send it home.
And I think here, I don't know when they're going to do it, but I know they're supposed to be making appointments per child to go in and get books and stuff that they need. I'm not sure if they will be. I know there should be packets, homework packet or school packets available also.
Yeah. And some are
Get
sending
everything you need for your babies.
Yep. Some are sending out websites. There's lots of websites, educational websites, for different varying levels, and they're free during this time because of what's going on. Hey, Kat.
Hey, Kat. She's in watch party.
Yeah.
Mr. Charles, how are you?
Oh, Class Dojo is really nice. We love that. Because then we were able to see Emily throughout her school day and different things that she was doing. But now it's the opposite. Now the teacher sees what she's doing through Class Dojo, what she's doing at home. It's just flipped. Yeah, at least get the paperwork if you can't get a computer. Yes, because at least they have something and you're not guessing at, and too, with us, we might be more guessing of what their level is and seeing, oh, they can do this and they can do that. But are we pushing them to the next level like they would be at school? They'd be progressively moving along. So like they have the educational plan as far as they learn this and then they go on to this and so on and so forth, especially our kids that are in life skills programs.
Hey, Leslie. Doing good, Mr. Charles. Doing
Hey,
good.
Latanya. Hey, Charles.
Oh, you're not working, Leslie. Okay. Cool. You can hang out for a minute.
Oh, yeah, for Lexia.
And Rebecca says, all my sons, teachers, and therapists keep calling, texting me to make sure everything is going well. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That is good. I was asking who was still having ABA in home.
I decided to put a halt because of everything that's going on and the whole world right now. And I just don't feel comfortable with people coming in and out of the house right now, especially when my oldest daughter, she's still working. She's an essential employee. So she comes in and out of the house. So we have to worry about that. So they do give you a choice. Well, I don't know about all of them, but they do give you a choice. They'll go, if you want to do the telehealth thing for ABA. So I'm opting for that, waiting on the insurance. Hopefully this week we can get it set up and going.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the time being, we had said, we would keep, only the ABA tech would be coming and going with Emily. And then this week we're thinking otherwise, probably, that we won't even allow that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you don't want to think anything, but you just don't know, especially
because I mean, it's that person working with their other clients. And then not only is it, say, like 5 other clients, then those 5 other clients were exposed to their families and all the family members was exposed to whoever, so it just gets bigger and bigger crowd of people that is coming back into your house. So yeah, we're starting to think maybe we'll cancel for a bit.
I'm new. What's ABA? It's applied behavior analysis, Jane. Therapy. It's another type of therapy for those on a spectrum. They work with them depending on what your goals are for the babies. They help work with them life skills, um, things, help them with speech and
All the way, yeah, all the way from a young age with like from eating with a fork or spoon, doing things like that, cleaning and clean their room, making their bed. Yeah, just like Nita said, life skills. It goes really across the board, huh, Nita? I mean, it's like
yeah,
they come in and they ask you, what do you want us to teach them? What do you want them, what's your goals? What do you want them to do?
yep.
Behavior is even included. I mean, it's
Oh yeah,
ABA, but behavior, like the behavior problems, like the meltdowns. So sometimes, once it starts getting under control, the behaviors, it starts to just look like they're in here to teach life skills.
right. And Rebecca says all therapy for us is canceled until it's over, including the internet provider. I tried getting into help with school, the internet provider, including the internet provider. You mean you shut off your internet? And there you go again, Mr. Charles.
All therapy, let me see, it's over, including the internet. Maybe the internet, providing it by internet. I'm trying to get into help with school. I think I think I got lost at internet provider. And then Jane says she was just getting resources set up when everything shut down.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially when you're getting started and all of this happened.
Yeah. So she hers must be really young. So yeah, they will teach things like buttoning your pants and being able to put socks and pants and things on and shirts. They start with anything you want, like your child to learn. And a routine, a schedule, lots of things. Not tonight, been working a lot. Now Donnie is laid off. Services here in PA all stopped. Aw. Angela says, my sister is a neuro nurse in Florida and she just got told they are moving her to a COVID floor as they need more people. I was heartbroken when she told me she has 3 babies and her husband is a nurse practitioner, but she's excited, LOL.
Big
Scary.
thumbs up to the nurses because I don't know if I'd be able to do it, but I have so much respect for the ones who are hanging through this and helping. So big ups to your sister.
Yep. For sure.
And Danielle says we're doing behavioral therapy via FaceTime. Okay, awesome.
Okay. And then Latanya says, my son's school gave us a laptop for my boys. They have been doing a great job of keeping up with us. That's good.
That's good. That's awesome.
Yeah. We even got a number to call and arrange to drop off the device if something happens to the device and pick it up and still keeping social distance and everything. So I don't know if a lot of people's devices went out or something, but yeah, so it was even a backup plan, I guess, or maybe they didn't want that to be an excuse why you can't do your work.
Yeah.
Online ordering only, not taking any chances. Sounds about right. I went out to the store for the first time. I think it was the first time since the stay in shelter went in place. And I think it was 3 weeks. And it was strange. Our grocery store right here, right up the street that I go to, that's the store I always go to because it's the same parking lot as my gym. And a worker in there was tested positive, and they shut the store down. They shut the store down just for through the night and sanitized everything. They were open again in the morning and sanitizing. Okay, but all those people were exposed, all the other workers. So I went far today, far to go to the store. I hope he's okay though. I hope everyone over there is okay.
Yeah, because it's something. It's a whole new world out there. Even myself, when I go out, I have to make my store runs. I have the gloves on, my mask on, and then you walking past people with mask and gloves. I mean, it's a whole different world out there.
Yeah.
But better safe than sorry. So make sure you guys are washing those hands. Keep those babies safe too, and keep them washing their hands.
I read an article about washing your hands, and the bubbles in the soap is what bursts open the little parasites, their bellies, and they become inactive where they can't get you sick anymore. So when you rinse the bubbles off too, they're dead, but they flush down the sink drain, whatever. Yeah, it was an interesting story. But it said that sanitizer will kill them, the outer layer of them, and make them not be able to do anything, but they don't rinse off your hand. So when you can, you should wash your hands so you can rinse them off. Otherwise, of course, sanitizer is good. My thought is wash your hands and then put sanitizer on there. And they said sanitizer has longevity. So I think just both. I made my own hand sanitizer last week because I couldn't find any. And so I took the alcohol
and I'm
some.
down to my last bottle.
Yeah, we are too.
Yeah,
our
and
last
I like
big
to
one.
keep mine in the car. So, if I do have to go out, it's there. I can immediately, I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Went to CVS and they had a big old sign. First thing, they knew people were coming in looking for it. No sanitizer or no hand sanitizer. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Our stores have they have billboard in front of the stores, and it's a list of things that they don't have. Like, don't even go waste your time.
You might as well turn right back around.
Exactly.
Rebecca says we only have mobile hotspot on my phone, phone ATM, and tried to get people to get in, and they canceled everything. We can't get a hold of the therapist to do it over the internet due to them not canceling anything. You get that ATM phone a
Oh, sorry. I was reading a comment here. We only have mobile hotspot on my phone ATM and trying to get people to get in. And
oh, you couldn't get in on the FaceTime? Maybe that's what she's saying. Because of the hotspot. Not connecting.
The scary thing is that for the ones of us who are canceling our ABA, I mean, that's bad anyways, but then you don't want to take the risk. Is how long will this be?
Yeah. How long? Big ups to your stepdaughter-in-law, Mr. Charles. Appreciate them all. I really do.
Yeah. I was watching some of their stories from the doctors and some of the nurses, and oh my goodness, it was bad. But yeah, they're definitely going through. I saw that one in Detroit just, I think it was a nurse just died. She looked young and healthy too.
From Henry Ford. They had a doctor. I don't know where he was from. It was a doctor, a nurse, a doctor from some other area. But the nurse that they had on the news was from Henry Ford. We also had a postal worker that just passed away from the virus here in Detroit. First postal worker. And that's got to be a very risky job too, if you think about it, handling tons and tons of mail. But big ups to our postal workers too, who are still out there delivering mail.
Yeah, they have what was I going to say? Oh, I seen the 2 police officers in Detroit too. That I thought it was the chief and the captain that died.
No,
You know,
he's still living. He's still living. It was one. I think it was a captain. They had
yeah,
one.
one was the captain. The chief was
Um,
still
no, the chief is still living.
okay.
He had the virus, but they had a couple of officers that
Oh, he
passed.
did. Okay.
Yeah, it's a couple
Yeah.
of officers. But yeah, I mean, this whole thing all over though. I mean,
Mm.
ooh, New York is getting hit hard. New Jersey. We went from being number 5 to I think we're 3 now.
Three. Yeah.
We're right under New Jersey. So this,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then you see all over, and not just here, because I'm going, excuse my language, these fools will get out in groups and go to the park, and they're not realizing they can infect everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But this has been happening all over the country. I've seen videos from Detroit, Chicago, Ohio, Pennsylvania. I mean, and they're just getting in groups like they just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yep.
don't care. I seen a video the other day
Mm-hmm.
from those in the Bronx, and those guys are getting hit the hardest, but they're out in the street having parties. So I don't know. It's going to take everybody to say, hey, look, let's stop this. And they say we are going to reach the peak of this in about 7 days, meaning we will have the most infected, I believe, from this virus. So
Yeah.
everybody, please stay safe. If you've been ordered to stay indoors, please heed the warning. If you don't have to go out, don't. This virus does not discriminate, no matter your age,
Mm-hmm.
your race, your religion. It is not going to discriminate. So please, let's get through this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you
Tasting.
haven't been able
Oh,
to
yeah.
find. Oh, go ahead.
I haven't been able to find sanitizer since this happened. Angela says, "Is tasting everything an autism thing? Not trying to be gross, but my 2-year-old daughter has to taste everything that her hands touch. For example, every time we change her, she puts her hands on her vagina and then sticks her finger in her mouth. Earlier today, well, she's a toddler, right? Isn't she?"
Toddlers do
I mean,
that
she's
though.
big, but she's a toddler. She
Yeah,
is a toddler, I think. I think she's 2, maybe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She says right here. Yeah. I was gonna say because that's almost typical of. I mean, it's still like self identity age, so it's not uncommon. Hands go in their mouth anyways.
and
Um.
tasting everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even with our typical kids, they taste everything when they were
Yeah.
babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
So
it's not because a lot of kids. I wouldn't say it's an autism thing, even when they get
Mm-hmm.
older, because some of the kids don't want anything in their mouths.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And from when they're small babies, you give a baby something, it's going straight to their mouth.
Yep.
So like what I have with daycare is when they're baby toys, toddler toys, they don't share them because they always go to the kid, to their mouths. But changing any toddler was always like that. That's where hands go, and then their hands go straight to their mouth or their face. She says also earlier today we went live on Riddick's page, and they was both in the wagon, and she started playing with his feet and then going in between his toes, then finger in her mouth. There are many more examples, but these are some of the worst ones. And no matter how much we tell her no, to be stern and continuous, and nothing works. Not sure if it's autism or
I wouldn't say it was the
yeah, I
autism.
wouldn't say. I would say that it might take years for you to find out if it's due to the autism. Like Emily's 15, and I would say some things go in her mouth because of the autism. Like a 15-year-old doesn't typically eat dirt. Sometimes, yeah, she will play outside and we might see a little bit of dirt around her mouth.
Yeah, hand sanitizer is definitely hard to find. Hey, Nakia, we have a rotation here. My husband still work. He come home, use the bathroom downstairs, take off all his clothing, bag them all, then spray the bag, wash his hand, then straight to the shower. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Better safe than sorry is what I always say.
Mm-hmm.
Better safe than sorry.
Yep, for sure. And you guys be sure that to know that if you want hand sanitizer, there's recipes online to make them.
And we're going to get Linda to do a live just for
Oh,
that.
I didn't even think that. Yeah, yeah, I'll share that. There's a few different ones on
Yeah, you could
on.
give everybody an example because I'm going to need to make some myself.
Yeah, I know. He was like, I don't know, maybe we should buy it. Then he realized, like, and then I made it and it came out good. And I put a little essential oil in there for fragrance. And yeah, it came out really good.
Okay.
She
Hanging in parks, playing basketball, car parties. Oh yeah, yeah, yep, Danielle. When all these gatherings going around, yes, they
I
are
seen they
doing.
tucked the I seen they tucked the basketball rims down in Detroit now.
Oh, did they from the
Yeah.
park? They should have.
Yeah. I was thinking about the first people that went out there with the ball and seen the rims were gone.
They
But they
probably
should have.
was like, oh well, we got to go back home.
Exactly.
And they are starting to ticket people
Mm.
in large gatherings. I believe they say the tickets will be up to $1,000
Oh
if you
man.
are if you get caught in one of those
Mhm.
gatherings here.
Yeah.
But see, people are not taking this thing serious. They think it's
Yeah.
all a game,
Yeah.
and it only takes one.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, and they hey Lorianda, they took they were starting to cite businesses that weren't closing down even though they weren't essential. They were operating and now they're starting to cite them. So police are doing patrol looking, to see what businesses are operating, which ones aren't. You see, Angela says now, I literally tried to come up with an excuse for her not to be able to do it. And her response was she was glad she was trusted enough to be picked and is excited, and there's no reason to stop her. And she would hope if it was her kids, husband, me, grandma, COVID nurse, would refuse to treat us. She's an amazing person. I definitely don't think at this time I could be a nurse. It's scary. It is.
Very scary.
It
Then
is.
and you have the spring breakers. Oh yeah, the ones that were out in Florida. Well, living proof that you don't have to be intelligent to go to college, right, Mr. Charles?
I was
So I
gonna
was
say, I
like,
know
what
it's
are,
true.
and they did mention that after those spring breakers in Florida, I think five, when I heard last, it was five that were confirmed.
Oh, look at that.
Well, what are you doing in here twice?
Okay. My thing, did you see that? Did you see it?
Oh,
Okay, watch.
what
Hold on.
But yeah, I think it was five confirmed cases after that big thing about them being on spring break. Uh, Jewish people had a funeral more than really. I thought they stopped all funerals.
Yeah,
They
that's what I was wondering about.
what's that?
Funerals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I'm not sure if they're completely stopped, but maybe it was just close family, maybe, and then the rest could view on video
Mm-hmm.
streaming or something like that. State parks are closed, but the small park around people are still hanging out in. It's sad. Wow. Hey, Lorienda. Yeah, it was nap time. Linda.
Wait. Now can you
Okay,
hear
there
me?
you go. Yeah,
This one has feedback though.
that one
You don't,
does.
yeah, you don't get it though? Okay, well that's fine. Okay, so
Try the other one.
Michelle,
You got
I
to.
did, but that one didn't work.
It didn't?
Okay, there. Or is this?
Wait a minute.
Now?
Okay. I'll put you on
You
the
can
other
hear
one.
me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Still got feedback?
mm-hmm. Let me log out of this. I'm going to come right back.
Okay. Yeah, that would be awesome, Lorienda. So she gives us a little tutorial. In Florida, people got caught having a party.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay.
Michelle says that she only goes to small stores with only a couple of people in them.
Hmm. Now that's
Yeah,
what I
go ahead.
had to do because Myers is always packed, and I live right up the street. I live in walking distance of Myers, and I have to go right past and go to the smaller grocery store.
Yeah, that's it. They're doing what they're doing here is they're letting like you line up 6 feet apart from each other, but they're only letting a few in at a time. They keep control of how many people. Walmart, I think did it yesterday, but before that, Walmart, my kids said that they were just acting like normal, like up
Just
close to.
go in the store.
Yeah.
They're doing that at Sam's Club here. You have to stand in line, and they only let so many people in a store at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And Costco's, they only let, and even at CVS, they even made markers on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I went up to CVS yesterday, so they have the 6-foot marker. So while you're standing in line, stop here.
Yeah,
Stop here.
exactly. Yeah, I seen. Yeah, they had that waiting to go into the store. They had it a roundabout way where you don't even go up to the counter until it's your turn. Then you go up to the counter. Yeah, they had. Yeah, some places have it really taken care of, and some don't.
Right, right. Lorienda says in Florida, people got caught having a party in our lakes and wow. See, they just won't stop. You can find nothing you need to make it here in Little Washington, PA. Wow. I think everybody is running out of something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Today I seen a lot of people at the golf club. Wow.
No.
And people are still playing golf too. Well, I guess in golf, unless I don't know. Yeah, that would still probably be too close for comfort for me. Whenever the pandemic is completely over, Cindy and I plan to host a bid whiz party. Oh, you ready for that, huh? Bid whiz.
Thankfully, we have 6 12-ounce bottles of hand sanitizer left from when our first son was born with his sickness and needed to be extra sterile. I've had issues finding Clorox, Lysol wipes, spray, but got lucky the other day. Everything is back on the shelves here now except for disinfectant wipes and spray. I also seen how to make disinfectant wipes with, if you have some bleach, they show you how to make the sanitizing wipes because those are hard to find.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea too. So you could do a tutorial.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do
that. We'll put Linda on the case with the tutorial.
You know what I'm looking to figure out is make some bread. Steve picked up the yeast the other day, so then Worst comes to worst, bags of flour, and we'll be making bread and eating bread.
Now, if you come up with a plan to make some toilet paper, we'll be in the house.
Right? Yeah, you know what? If I can find another place, I'll let everybody know. I found a box of 96. That was the smallest that you can buy, but I bought it and I figured even, after this is because this was right in the beginning, that we'll need it no matter what. So bought a box of 96.
Mm-hmm.
But there's places and yeah. Her and other frontline workers needed extra pay. That's what the post offices are talking about.
What is that?
They're needing more pay because it's hazard. They want hazard pay.
Yeah. And I think they should. They
Yeah.
should get it. The nurses, the police officers, any first responder, the fire department, the paramedics, doctors, nurses, anybody in the medical field that has to be in there. They should
Yeah,
all.
exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They should all get it.
Not just the overtime and the overtime pay. It should be more. Both of my sons work in stores. One's Walmart and one's a pet store, and that's considered essential as well. They both got raises for the time period. Through this, they get paid more. So yeah, I mean, there's they're getting hazard pay.
My family church had a crowded funeral. Then had service the next day without properly sanitizing a week or two ago. My mom's sister was offended because I banned them when they wouldn't stop going out in public. Wow. Well, you have to do what makes you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Hey, Lynn. No, they have not stopped them. Cole Funeral Home is not accepting any more bodies at either chapel since they are completely filled up. Wow. They are still having very small funerals, only family members. Okay. Are they doing the telecast or streaming? That's Lynn. Lynn's a retired nurse.
Oh,
So
nice.
we have to big ups to Lynn.
Mm-hmm. I heard they were calling back retired nurses and things like that to come back during the time. Yeah.
They probably need everybody they can get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They also said that if they were in their last year of medical school, they said their federal thing put something in order where they're to bring them on now, start practicing now.
Wow. They
Michelle
did
said, yes,
at the bank on Friday when I paid my mortgage. Only a couple of people at a time. Oh, they kept you guys outside at the bank. Today I seen on Facebook someone got charged for having a thing at the park in London, Ontario. Wow. See, they just won't listen.
They don't.
They won't listen. If you're doing the wipes, the Blue Shop paper towel works best. Blue Shop.
Oh, okay.
Great idea.
Oh, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. You do the wipes. You do need a paper towel roll, and you can cut it. Oh, the toilet paper one. I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. You can cut the roll in half, but it didn't make sense to me because you can't flush it. But the paper towels are, and you know what? They'd probably be more readily available. I never thought about that. The paper towels in the automotive, Steve. Mm-hmm.
And Lorienda says, little Linda Ninja will come up with something. Oh, yeah, I knew she had.
I forgot she called me that.
Oh, they've been calling you, Lynn? Wow. Wow. Yeah, I can imagine they want as many medical professionals as they can get right about now. Charles says, I still remember a drive-in burger joint near London whose menu featured Duke burgers and Duchess burgers, among other things. That was almost 60 years
Mm.
in Dutchess. Okay, Charles.
Oh, okay, you do cut the toilet paper. I mean the paper towel roll in half. And if you guys have them, save the canisters. If you still have the canisters, save your canisters, because that's probably the most convenient way to store it. I mean, you could probably use the gallon Ziploc bag, but that would be the most convenient way.
They putting doctor that just finished school supposed to do residence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They straight to work. Wow.
Yeah, they said, and if they're in the last year of their school year, they said, come on, we need you now. It's a federal, not waiver, I forgot what it's called. It's a federal something, but it's all across the country. No one is allowed at my home, period, to save all parties. The more, the better. Banks here are drive-up only. Riddick ended up getting...
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. I can see
Yeah.
that. Because they don't want to handle that money either.
Yeah. Riddick ended up getting his pin site infected last week because we couldn't find any peroxide. He went about 4 days without pin care. Thankfully, we found some in, I think it's New Hampshire. So he's good to go and is now on antibiotics. Good. I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I'm glad that that's better now. She said 2 Lindas, LOL. I was like, who's joining? She was like, it was just you again.
She popped because I was looking like, where did it come from?
Yeah, I don't even know how that happened. Michelle says, double Linda, yes.
Double trouble.
I know. Nita said double trouble.
Like, uh-oh, 2 of
them. Hey, Shorty. Let me see. Yep. Yes, Linda. Yep. They putting doctor that just... Oh, that's the one. Yeah, exactly. That's that last comment. Yeah. Yeah, and they need I saw they were calling back retired nurses. I knew this nurse that retired, and she always kept her, I guess it's a license. She always kept her license renewed and active, just in case she did have to go back to work.
Wow. Hey, Benjamin Parker. Hello. Welcome.
And I know this isn't just Emily, but any of you guys have more concerns than, of course, catching it and taking your kids to the store. But sometimes you may not have somebody at home. Have you taken your kid to the store? But how do they practice their sneezing and their coughing? Like if they were to have that, say, because of allergies or something, are you afraid at how somebody might react to that? Or is your child really good with containing it? Like I know Emily, I mean, we take her, she'll burp, but she's been coughing into her arm pretty good or sneezing. But I wouldn't trust at the store. She might not control
I couldn't trust DeAndre at the store. He'll be sneezing and coughing. Oh, you have to remind him constantly.
Yeah, Emily's hit and miss, but just because we'd be out and about, it'd be the time she didn't cover her mouth.
And Lorienda says, I am literally hanging onto my 1/4 of Lysol, 1/2 bottle of alcohol, 91%, and a half bottle of hydrogen peroxide. Yeah. Hi, Chisetta. Happy Sunday.
Who said this? Shorty said, just getting on now, was making masks. What's the conversation about? Corona. Just about. She was, that's what I'm doing too this week. I'm sewing our face masks. And some of the hospitals are requesting them I can't make that many, but I bought fabric, and I'm going to make, I can only find like the dark navy and the dark burgundy. And then I got the elastic and everything. So we'll be making our face masks, at least 2
Yeah,
for each person. So sanitizing one and the other one can be worn.
yeah. And I seen a good, and make sure you add that in the tutorial for us.
Yeah, I thought that
But
too. That might be harder, but
I seen an interesting one online where they took the furnace filter, the
oh, mm-hmm,
the paper part,
mm-hmm,
because you know the dust and the
yeah,
particles, and they
mm-hmm.
added it into the cloth
That is a good
for that
idea.
extra
Mm-hmm.
protection.
Yeah,
I
because
also seen with the coffee filters, they
that's
were
a good
also
one too.
using. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
What's
add that into your tutorial.
Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah, what I did was I looked at the best fabric, quilting fabrics, the best, and then in between the 2 layers of fabric is grocery paper bag as a
Okay.
filter.
Okay.
I think because it
And
can, yeah, it would hold up with water. Yeah, like the other ones.
Danielle says, my mom keeps her nurse's license current. She gets offers all the time, even though she's retired.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure that there is a need for them.
Mm-hmm.
I taught Brandon to cough and sneeze into his arm. Brandon don't want to go out the store.
Oh.
It's like gold.
Oh, somebody said kids aren't allowed at the stores anymore.
Really?
Yeah, see,
It's
that's
one
what
per.
I said.
Oh yeah, I've seen something like
1
that
per
too.
household.
Yeah, limit.
Yeah.
They're asking people not to come in groups anymore
Mm-hmm. We
because
went to
everybody.
start. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I was saying everybody wants to bring the whole family. Come on, let's
Mm-hmm.
go shop.
Yeah, exactly. Like the store we went to today, you can have 2 people, but I said that too. It's unnecessary. Like yesterday, Steve went to Costco by himself, but it doesn't, I mean, he could do that by himself. So, yeah, it doesn't make sense to bring unnecessary people. What state do you live in, Jane? There was another one. Oh, that was a good idea too, with the face mask to leave an opening so you can slip in the coffee filters. That is a good idea. Oh, my son is out of meds. SMH, I have to wait for the doctor to send a repeat prescription to the new pharmacy. Hopefully you get it soon.
It was hard for me a couple weeks ago with the doctor when they finally got it together. They did the 90-day. So he has 90 days worth of all of his prescriptions. So we won't have to,
Good.
go back, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure maybe you can request, well, if they give you repeat prescriptions, but if you do the 90 days, you won't have to worry about it for 90 days.
Mm-hmm. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had to contact our Emily's pediatrician last week because she's on a preventative asthma inhaler. She hasn't been needing it, but I think now's a good time to have, asthma, covered from different angles. So I reordered that. So we had to run over there. They had outside in our parking lot at the hospital, they had a makeshift tent. It looked like it was triage for, I guess, when you're going in, just to triage you outside, I guess. She says they have been pretty good at covering the mouth, but one cough and it's like Moses parting the Red Sea, right? I mean, it could be anything. One time, 2018 in November, I got this cold and I coughed until February. And when I got to Hawaii in February, my cough cleared up because the humidity and everything was good. And then I came back and I was okay. But I coughed for 4 months. If something like that happens again, like my asthma flares up like that again, I won't be able to go out in public. Everybody from now on is always going to be thinking of Corona.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
She said she made 8 and had to get the material. There are different ways to make masks, and some are easy with no sewing. Did you get your fabric online?
I know my aunt was making some. I seen where she said it was kind of hard to get material now. She's a
Mm-hmm.
seamstress by trade.
Oh.
So that's what she does.
Mm-hmm.
But she was saying something about it's so hard to get maybe the right material, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there was, and then too, like everyone took like the solid black first, and then they took the white. They took certain ones, and then there's plenty of, but a mask is going to be a mask, right? And you just at least get the cotton while you can. Don't settle on the pattern later, and then it's gone by that time because you had to take your time.
They were even doing some interesting ones with just old T-shirts.
Yeah, they said. Yeah, that was one. It was quilter in the same article that was put out by Healthline for effective filters was t-shirt cotton material and 100% quilted cotton. I have no choice being a single mom. See, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. How does a mom go to the store if no kids are allowed at the store, but they're a single parent and they have nobody to watch the child? I said that just earlier today. I got to take my kids everywhere. And did I miss anything? I walked away for a minute for my daughter. No. We were just talking about your patterns. I mean, your face mask. Yeah, old scrubs looks good. Oh, that's another thing. Pillowcases and sheets, because that's made usually from cotton. 180 count or higher is what they recommend. And then the hand sanitizer I really liked because it came out more liquid. There's a glycerin base or aloe vera gel base. And that one came out liquid-like. I put it in a spray bottle. And so with my daycare kids, I spray their hands, tell them to flip their hands over, spray the other side, and have them rub their hands so I can see their entire hands getting coated. So I kind of like that.
Yeah, so everyone can use their creativity.
Yeah. And I just found essential oils from around the house that I had. You can use lemon juice.
Nova Scotia, and we have Michigan. I am so sorry for the baby out of his mess. Yeah, me too. It was hard for me getting in touch with DeAndre's neurologist for his meds. And we were both, Andre and I were both like, well, why did not, answer? And I would call, he would call.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a message, you leave a message. All we need is for you guys to call in the prescription, but we won't. Finally, then they did the 90-day thing. We can get cotton here easy, but the interfacing and aesthetic is harder to get.
Oh, the elastic. Yeah, the elastic people were horrible. I mean, normally you buy a roll of elastic, you can buy the whole roll for like under $10. You can buy like a stretch of it on cardboard, couple bucks. People were selling the couple bucks length, say for $20 on Amazon. So it was, people were taking everything.
Gouging.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Joanne Fabric is still open. Have to order prints, order close weave cotton cloth. Order and you can pick up at the door. Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, they're doing door pickups.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Okay.
Yeah. And she said close weaved, that's where, close weaved at least 180 count or higher. Because what close weaved is like if you have less than 180 stitches per inch, then that means like it has more holes in it. So more is going to come through the fabric. She says, oh yeah, bless my caregiver for Brandon. She made me and Brandon masks where we can change the filter and wash them. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's in Canada.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Okay. Oh yeah.
Interfacing in the middle layer. You can
Hey, Melody.
You know what I thought too? That the inside should look really different than the outside, because you wouldn't want to take it off, when you're in the car and go to put it back on and you put it back on.
Yeah, the wrong
exposed
way.
side out. Yeah.
Right.
So I was like, we're really going to have to know the difference on that flip sides. My daughter wanted black material with emojis, and I made mine with Dallas Cowboys material. And I got extra material like butterflies, dots, and different cute ones. That's really neat because they do have, I've seen lots of cute fabrics for me that I would wear and that my girls would wear, but not that the boys would wear. So I passed on that and got something neutral for now. And then I'm going to go back and, like I said, hurry up and buy the other. But they had a face mask that was, the full face mask, but it was LED lights. Like they're going all out with styles and stuff now, but it literally, you turn on the lights and it had, you recharge it when you take it off. You put it on the charger. But they're really like going over, anything, to sell, right? Make money.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ralph. Hi.
Hey, is it Ralph? You said? Oh, hey, Ralph. Hi. The ones I did have a pattern on the outside and plain in the inside. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Or stitching a certain way, or I'm going to stitch a letter in there, or like an X or something.
Okay, you got to shave Brandon.
Oh,
all right.
Okay, Lorienda. Bye, Brandon. Bye,
Thanks
Lorienda.
for dropping in. Bye, Brandon. And Lorienda says, hi, Ralph. Hi, Pam.
And
While we're at a standstill real quick, anybody remember we are still doing the Focus Live topic. So if there's anyone who has not signed up to do a Focus Live for the Autism Awareness Month and you are interested, please contact us and let us know. And remember, your topic, anything about autism, you can talk about your personal journey, you can talk about communication, socialization. If you are an educator, a coach, or a therapist, and you have something to share, contact us. We need to fill that schedule up for April. We want to fill it up for Autism Awareness Month. I think the next one that's coming up is from a parent, and she's going to do a Focus Live topic on distant learning during COVID-19. So it should be awesome. That should be awesome. And that's going to be on the 9th. Okay, I just had to throw that in there. Okay, he was waving. He wants to talk to you. So you can bring him on, Pam.
Ralph.
You want to bring him
on? Shorty says, I use the pads with plastic from the hospital stores, kind of like the big wet pads that go under the patients. That way nothing flows through. Then the material is on the outside. That's good too, just as long as there's enough flowing air, which a face mask doesn't go on really far, really tight. That would be good, because then of course the plastic side being on the outside would protect everything. That would probably be the more breathable way.
And Melody says, I tried different masks on my daughter and she doesn't like them on her. Oh, yeah. Some of them the sensory issues. What would you do about that?
What I would do with that is there's another pattern where you have the elastic that goes around your ears, but then they have the kind where you just tie it right behind your head. It has one here and then it has one here. So you just tie that one on.
And avoid the ears altogether.
Yeah, you can go right above the ear and then right below. Oh,
Okay, hi Hope, how are you? My first time on live, just saying hi. My son is on the spectrum. He just turned 29. Most awesome kid ever. Well, all right.
Welcome.
Welcome. We do this every Sunday. Same time, same place. It's all about helping each other.
It is, yep. That's what I was going to say, Michelle. Michelle says you can get the puppy pee pads. I thought the same exact thing because we buy those for our dog.
Okay, yeah, the blue pads. Okay.
Or they have like the tan or the almost white, off-white colored ones. Yeah, you had some really good, what'd you say, coffee filters? The filter.
Yeah, the furnace filter. Yeah, they actually cut out, how the filter is made, but they cut out that little section.
Yeah.
And in squares. And she made them in 4x4 squares.
Nice.
Yeah. That's interesting. Everybody's getting creative.
Another thing I thought though, I think that with sunglasses would be good because your eyes, they said that you touch something, you rub your eyes, you can get it, your nose and your mouth, but if somebody's in the store and they sneeze and you walk right through it, you still got it into your system. Even just regular glasses. That's another thing I would hate to see. I was talking about, I don't know if you guys have it at all your stores. You have the plastic shield between the cash register person and you. So they put up plastic shields now. So they stand behind there. I said my thing would be, I would be scared when I saw spit or something fly on it, or you saw everything on the plastic that would have been on you if it wasn't there.
Oh, yeah.
I would never be able to work without that again. Yeah, I would never
clean it off.
But that's the same thing. If you wear glasses, and then you go in the store and you come back out and there's some stuff on your glasses, that's the same concept. That's the stuff that would have been in your eyes.
All right. So safety, everybody. Put those masks on.
You can sew bottom. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You can sew bottom on headband and attach mask to that also. The bottom on the headband. I'm trying to figure this one out. Oh.
You can sew bottom on headband and attach the mask on.
So it goes on the same way that a headband goes on, but you're going to put the bottom part on. Yeah, so it depends on how they would wear that. Unless they can take that, unless they don't like the tugging behind their ears from the elastic. So I guess it just depends on what they're
saying button.
Button? Let me see. You can sew a button
on the headband.
Attach the mask to that also. So the headband is still the strap, right? Oh, maybe that's what she means and it goes around and then it buttons onto one side after you wrap the headband around.
Great tips, you guys.
Those plastic shields are everywhere now. Banks, stores, drive-up windows. Well, that's here in Utah. Yeah, that's. I noticed that. Like I hadn't been out this whole time until today, and I had heard that they went up. But yeah, they're. I thought.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, read it.
It's the same one. Oh, I thought being out of school would be a big deal with Malia, but she is enjoying the online learning and not going to therapy. That's good. We thought it would be a problem too, and it's going good. That's good. Did you do a social story or explain anything to her as why this was going on, and that might be making it a little easier? Okay. Inbox it to me. And if you guys have any other ideas, so what we have the face mask, the hand sanitizer, and the wipes. If I can find a website, I will share that. And I thought there was one more thing. But the different filter ideas are really good. If anybody wants to help me with this live, they're welcome to help me. Shorty and Jane. Yep, Shorty and Jane.
Yeah, that would be an awesome focus live to do.
Yep,
so you guys and Linda will be there too.
Yeah, we can all three be on and we can talk about the different methods or the different ways that we did the face masks and share the cute fabrics.
So let us know when you guys are available. Let us know when you guys are available so we can put it on the schedule. Making protective gear during COVID.
Yep. And then they can because Jane even knew about the wipes that I was talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that might be another one.
We have to just pull our own resources together to get this stuff, you know, get the things we need.
Oh, she didn't get back to me. I found this really good website for printable worksheets for all grade levels. Education.com was really good. It was, I think that one's $8.99 a month, but I bought it for my daycare, so every kid in my daycare can use it. So $8.99 wasn't bad, but they have so many different things in there.
So it's just education.com.
Yeah, and what they're doing right now is from the second week, because it was a week after our shelter in place started, they started week 1 homework packet or work packet for you to work on through the week, and it gives you each day what they should be doing. And then now they're on week 2, so it's specifically for the stay in shelter or shelter in place because it's only on week 1 and week 2 right now. Yeah, she was really considered. Yeah, she was really considered at first, but I answered her questions. Oh, she was really concerned at first, but I answered her questions and she was happy with the answers. Good. How old is she? Emily never, after the social story, she never requested school again. She had the field trip coming up. She never requested that again. She's been good. Only thing she's requesting is schoolwork and homework.
That's it. DeAndre still getting him in his routine, but he's okay if he's engaged in something he likes.
Yeah,
but he's been doing pretty well. We're gonna see how next week goes when we really get him on the schedule. So Ari, his sister, has been awesome. So she makes him engage and stuff. Because if you still ask them, you want to go to school? No.
That's so funny. Isn't it funny though? Like sometimes you want to just give it to him, whatever it is, because sometimes it just. But the siblings will be like, no, they're not supposed to. No, he's not supposed to have it. My kids are the same way. Yeah. And you have the same thing. You have DeAndre and Kiyomi at 2 different levels, 2 different ages, 2 different mentalities. Yeah, that's like daycare.
2 different personalities.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have the four different grades. Well, 5 different grades, and then Emily. Okay. So yeah, I gotta have all that going all at one time. We go from 8 till noon.
Okay. I haven't had to, set schedule like that, but we
Mhm.
doing it in like 20-minute, 30
That's
minute
good. Yeah. Hmm.
intervals and give them,
Hmm.
because he has to run around. Because if
Hmm.
you sit him there too long, it's like,
It won't
I
even be
thought that's
productive.
great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, they do something. And then like I said, we're gonna get we'll be a little more structured this week. So we'll see how
Hmm.
that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's good because, he can have more breaks at home, whereas at school, he doesn't have that many because you got to make the most of the school hours. All my kids ask is, how long till we can go out? Yeah, I'm asking the same thing. Michelle, what's the answer?
Yeah, I had to get DeAndre had to get some fresh air today. Him and Keone went out and they enjoyed themselves. It was a nice day, beautiful
Oh,
day.
was it?
But
Mhm.
yeah, I was able to open the windows and let some air in, and
Yeah.
like we just been closed up.
Hmm.
So as long as they're in front of the house, be like, if somebody walk up to you, y'all walk right back up to the porch.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, we got to the weekend and we wanted to be able to do something like we hiked. I think that was last weekend, but it rained all weekend.
Oh yes, it was raining. I think yesterday it rained a little bit. Today was really nice. Today was beautiful. Oh my
Nice.
God, it was beautiful. This was jacket weather, and it's
Mhm.
like you can't do anything. But it
That's
was so.
yeah.
Only thing you could do is go out on the porch and enjoy some of the, fresh air. That's it.
Hmm. Yeah, I seen they said what did they say? Somebody was saying that now that all the nice days are here, uh we're all in quarantine, so all the nice weather got here, but we're stuck in the house. We can't do anything. Um Shorty says May 1st if we're lucky. Oh, okay.
Hi, Malia. Malia says, "Hey,
I forgot where we live. Nita lives in Detroit and I live in California.
who asked that?"
Shorty. I'm pretty sure Shorty is
My
from
husband
Utah.
cooked outside.
It could be
We
Michelle.
were in the backyard. Yeah, it
Oh.
was a couple people on my block doing the barbecue. I agree with that. Yeah,
Actually, Michelle's from Kansas. I remember that.
from Kansas.
Um, yeah, so I think Shorty is from Utah. One of my neighbors tested positive, so now I wonder if opening the window is smart. Oh my goodness.
That's the other thing you have to worry about, the air coming in your house.
Yeah,
You know.
that is nice. I wanted to barbecue too, and but I knew it was raining all weekend. I think it'll even rain tomorrow because that'll kind of bring back some normalcy to be able to barbecue.
Yeah. Yeah. My daughter is making smoothies. I hear her blender going.
Oh, can you? My daughter does that every morning. Oh my goodness. And because she's home now, she's working for the school district, but she's working at home. So she'll
Okay.
come down like say 9 or 10 in the morning after she's worked a little bit, and she'll turn that thing on. It's so loud though, and I have the
Yes,
kids
that's what I'm
doing their
saying.
yeah, and I have the kids doing their schoolwork and everything, and it's right there. Did you see all this?
Okay, everybody, it's just about that time. So if you guys any of you guys wanna join us live just to say hello, I put the link in the chat. All you have to do is click on the link and you can come on in and say hello for a couple minutes before we sign off. You are welcome. Anyone in the chat is welcome to come on in.
Anybody? Anyone in the watch party that wants to come in, just let me know and I'll send the link. Actually, let me see if I can get it. Oops.
Can't wait till we don't have to deal. Can't wait till we don't have to deal with all the snow. I could take the kid. Oh yeah, I don't want to see any more snow. Ooh,
Not that you have to go out in and now, though.
right. Not that I have to go out in it. I just don't want to see it.
Because you don't have to do your driveways and then walks or anything, right? If nobody's going outside right now.
Yeah, you still have to do that. You don't have to do that because
Oh,
you
do
don't
you?
want nobody to be walking by and slipping on your property. So that has to be done. And in case we have to run out, yeah, you still
How
want
long
that.
does How long does it take to go away? Like to melt?
The snow just
Mhm.
depends on the weather. If just say like it snows tonight and it happens to be 50 degrees, it'll melt right away.
Oh, I
But
got it.
yeah, so if it snows and it's below freezing or still kind of cold, it'll
Mhm.
take some. Just depends on the
Oh,
temperature.
okay. So it could snow tonight and then be like 60s tomorrow. Then you don't have to shovel the walk.
No, because it'll be melting.
Yeah, it'll
It'll
melt
be
that quick.
slush.
Yeah,
Yep, it'll be slush.
well, that's good.
Yeah, but when it's cold like that, and then see, I stay on the corner, so I have to keep my shovel
Hmm.
clear, my walkways, and you know,
Yeah.
the house. I mean, some people don't do it, but
Hmm. Hi, Nicole. Nicole says hi. I'm
hey,
just trying to know exactly what
Kenyana.
I'm talking about.
Oh, before you start, Kenyana, you did an awesome video, although it was kind of cute and funny with Daniel. You should consider for some activities. You should consider doing a focus live for us, sharing your activities, how to do. What was it? The was it a tambourine and what else? The maracas. So you should consider that.
Nice. Hi,
Hi,
Charles. Hi,
hi,
honey.
Hi, Mr. Charles.
hi, Anita and Linda and everybody else.
How are you this evening?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Now I gotta turn this so it's right. Okay, there we go. Okay,
Oh
how's
yeah,
everybody?
and you have to do it for the postman too. Got to make sure
Yeah,
your
that's what I.
walkway.
Hmm. And Michelle says she's waiting for the tornadoes because she's in Kansas. And then Shorty says, I dislike the snow as well. LOL, Utah, crazy for snow. And she says, Michelle says, yeah, I remember. That's why I moved. And then Shorty says, Utah has all the 4 seasons nowadays. LOL. My brother used to live there, and that was one thing that him and his wife liked was that Utah had all 4 seasons. And Michelle says, hi, Charles.
Hi,
Hi,
Michelle.
honey. Oh, sorry. Honey Smith says hello.
And here we still have 2 feet in our yard. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I don't want to see it. Melody lives in Memphis. No snow. Oh, that's awesome. See,
Mm-hmm.
that's my kind of weather.
We
I
have
made
really
a video for
no.
my other. Well, that's good, Kenyana. So you should come on and do one for us. Hey, Melody.
Hi,
Hi.
Melody. Hi, Kiana.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
How are you doing, Kiana?
I
Hi,
know.
Oh,
I
no,
know.
wait.
And I have to.
Yeah, I was going to say that's Malia and Melody.
hi, Melody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How old are you, Malia?
I'm 11. And
11.
11. All
I'm
right.
going to
Malia.
Washington on the 12th.
Okay.
Very good.
On 12. When I'm 12.
Okay.
Oh,
You're 12?
nice. She will be
Right.
12.
I'm 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's
Very
11.
good.
She going to Washington when she's 12. She like planning her own vacations.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
What state do you guys live in?
She thinks she got money. We live in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, you're the one who said Memphis. Okay. She said she
Well,
thinks she got money.
She does. She has yours.
Exactly.
You know, when the kids say, "Oh, that's my house," you know, it's really like their house, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you want to go to Washington, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. My daughter and I were planning to go to Washington before this coronavirus struck. Now we don't know when that will happen.
But I was happy when the coronavirus came. It was boring that we didn't go to Jurassic World Live. That was it.
Oh, okay.
But
You missed
we
it.
didn't know that.
She missed it. Yeah. So she was a little sad about that.
Aww.
Oh.
That was a little sad day.
What do you want
to?
What do you want to do in Washington?
Well, they all said that the 42 president was there in Washington D.C. in the White House, so I could see him. I'll see
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
You're gonna go visit the
okay.
White House?
Flag. Yes.
She's got plans, huh?
Awesome. She has big
Yes,
plans.
yes, plans.
What the?
Oh, she want to tell you about 16. What's gonna happen when you turn 16?
I'm going to London.
Oh,
All
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's in 4 years.
Very good.
Okay, I'll be ready to go too. Give me 4
Mama
years
has
of that,
the pocketbook ready.
Yeah.
right?
I told her, I said, well, Mama only do x-rays. I can't pay for that. And she said, well, you can do better. You have time.
Save that
Oh,
money for her. Mhm.
that was like Emily
Oh,
wants to go to
she was
Paris.
awesome. She wants to go to
Really?
Paris.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We were gonna take her to
good.
Las Vegas to see the but she can't get to a plane, so we're just gonna take her to Las Vegas and see the Eiffel Tower there.
Oh,
And
that's
don't they have don't they have something called Paris?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
whole area. It's a whole little area there that's just like Paris. So and it
Okay,
has the Eiffel
okay.
Tower and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Melody's mother went there, and she saw my other cousins.
Oh,
and-
wow.
Oh, yeah.
I got
Well,
a
in
lot
Las
of cousins a long
Vegas.
time ago. They didn't see me when I was a baby. They didn't see
Oh,
Aw.
okay.
me. But they
Was
used to see me.
Was Malia always that verbal?
Yes, since she was
One.
one, she started talking
Really?
early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
She's very verbal,
Everything
very
is early.
She's
conversational.
very- Yes.
Same with
Yeah.
me.
She
Not
started
all of us
talking
have speech delays.
Early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had speech delays, Sister Carmen?
No.
When we first
No,
got
I
her
didn't.
diagnosis, they said she
Oh.
had Asperger's, but then they said we're not going to use that word anymore. We're just going to say high functioning. I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
So she's level 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these
Okay.
say level 1 now. That's the politically
Yeah.
correct term.
Yeah.
But,
Yes. So once she gets started, she keeps going.
but,
Yeah.
but yeah, what I was saying, not all of us have speech delays. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Did you see her pull the camera back?
Then she jumps right back to
See?
jumps to different things. Happy on the
It was Melina. I love Melina so much. Everyone always loved her so much. But then every time I go
Oh.
onto the top of the ladder, I hate Shao Kahn because he's really the powerful one. We try to play him every time because I lost everything.
Wow.
She's happy too.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is. Yes, she is. You are so beautiful. You know that?
You are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
you.
that's right. That's right.
Shorty
Go
says
to
she is so
Jimmy.
darling, and Michelle says she's adorable. And then she
Yes.
has plans. Girl has plans.
Yeah, she has plans. Big
And then-
plans.
Yes.
Shorty says,
Yeah.
sorry, hold on one second. My mom was calling, sorry. Then Shorty
Yeah.
says, girl, loving it. She said on All Planned Out. And then Michelle says she's a star.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, you sure are.
It's just hard to stay on topic. She'll change to like topics in one conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
Does she have siblings?
Is she what?
Does she have siblings, brothers, sisters?
No.
Oh, she-
Her
okay.
dad has children, but they live in Wisconsin. No other
Okay.
children.
Oh,
I was just wondering where all
the.
the. That's what I was saying. Yeah, and she gets
So
all her
lucky. Just
conversation.
one child.
Six Legos.
Oh, she
Oh,
likes
nice.
Legos. Awesome.
Not,
It's too much. It's
not-
like overtaking everything.
can we see them? Can we see them up close? The Legos?
That's awesome.
Oh yes, yes. She spends her days doing Legos.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Wow, those are
So it's
nice.
sort of
Cool.
overtaking the house.
Whoa, look at that. Do you
Oh,
see
wow.
them?
Yeah.
Oh my
That
goodness.
is awesome.
She puts them by wherever they are, like Jurassic World is all together and Harry Potter all together.
Oh.
And when my
Mhm.
family come over, she don't like them to change it or
Oh.
play with it.
Yeah.
We're t-
Does she glue the pieces or do they still
everything
come
has
apart?
its place.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Scooby-Doo. Okay.
I have a lot of Scooby-Doo movies.
Do you
There's
do you
Oh, you like
Every time.
Scooby-Doo?
do you know when the new one is coming out? The new Scooby-Doo movie?
What'd you say again?
She said, "What'd you
Oh.
say again?"
Maybe I don't know if you wanted me to tell her. I mean, yeah, we don't always let Emily know about stuff
I
coming
love
down.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's that one?
Scooby-Doo's coming out. I think it's June or July. I think it's June. Yeah, they have the new one coming out.
Really?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
new one.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
was Scooby-Doo.
Oh yes, she knows.
You know,
Mhm.
we saw that. That
Yeah.
was in April.
She's not in April.
Oh, I forgot. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
I don't think I wanted to know that part.
Yeah.
We all did see Moana. It was really out because of the theaters,
Mhm.
because of the coronavirus.
Oh yeah, they have. They put all those movies on streaming now.
Yeah.
So if
I
you
got a
can't go
lot
to
of
the
movies,
movies,
a
they
lot.
put them on TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Movies.
You know you're too big to sit on my lap, right? You're crushing me.
Malia, it's been awesome talking with you. We're gonna
It was-
sign out here.
Say bye
nice
bye.
meeting you guys in here.
You another
Bye.
week.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Mr.
Have a nice
Charles,
week.
Bye, Mr.
Mr.
Bye.
Charles,
Thank you.
you have a great
Nita,
night as
Amanda,
usual.
everybody.
You
Thank
too.
you.
See you later. Okay. See everybody later.
See you guys. Thank you. Y'all know I have to go eat.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody, take care.
See you guys later.